Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or hello, welcome if you're new. Added a new addition, tiny microphone. I'm gonna be honest, I just been in like depressive episodes for the past like 2 weeks for real. And I really don't like when that happens because I promise y'all, like I'm completely not myself. I've been like sleeping more, getting really irritated. I feel like today a shift really just happened and I was like really just thinking about it because I'm at work. Like I did this whole TikTok. I was like, I can either sit here and be sad about everything going on, or I can give it to Jesus and live my best life. And so it's just like really crazy. Like I feel like when I don't be communicating with God for real, I just see God and like literally like everything. And it just really shows me how like when I don't have him in my life, it really does feel like everything is like just be falling apart for real. And so I am feeling like a little bit better and a little bit more motivated. When I don't feel motivated, I'm not making content. And I like to make like inspiring stuff. So it just felt a little off because my posting has been off. I haven't been able to even like record. I'm gonna just be honest with how I feel and not try to make it feel like I'm okay, which I said that in the last video because I don't want to do that. And I also want to be more real about that on social media. I feel like for me there is a little bit more pressure because I do try to post like encouraging stuff, but I also feel like people need to see the real stuff too, and like just see like, even though yes I am a Christian and I do walk with the Lord, but it does not mean at all I'm gonna make great choices every second. Like no, that's not how it's gonna be at all. That is like just spiritual warfare and the devil just throwing very much distractions in the way. Like y'all, it really be a lot for real. I'm just gonna be really open about that because like I feel like I also am trying to be like my own representation, if that makes sense. Like sometimes I would just like say to like my aunt or somebody, I wish there was somebody that makes content like this and talks about the sad stuff. And I personally just like watching people like be honest and them like talking videos. So I definitely want my channel to be that for you guys, and I feel like I just make my own videos like that. I really am grateful for God for coming into my life because there is definitely a lot of things that like, how do I explain this? God is like everything that we need him to be. Like Jesus is our best friend, our mom, our father, like truly just everything that we need. And I feel like what I've noticed or noticing as I get older is just like the way that I was raised. I noticed as I gotten older how that has affected me, and things that I just need to really pray about with the help of God, obviously get broken free out of. And I feel like that's kind of the cycle where I'm at right now. And if you watch my last video, but if not, it's okay, I talk about struggling with boredom, and that's another thing too. Like I do really struggle with boredom, and kind of was just in that place of, I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it because it's out of boredom. So I definitely am trying to just learn how to, and this is something I prayed about as well, but just like when I'm bored, the things that I can be doing instead of doing what like my flesh desires. And I feel like it's like really hard for me. But yeah, when I was at work today, I was just like, I don't want to be in this sad mood. And my mind just was like playing these tricks on me and stuff, and just really just attacking. Like I just was overthinking everything. It's just like so crazy how we could just be in these battles in our mind, and like when we don't give it to God, how much we could put all this suffering on ourselves for absolutely no reason. And that's what I was doing. And one of the tricks of the enemy is just making it seem and telling us lies that like God does not want us to communicate with him, but that's not true at all. And so the devil, he really be out here lying, y'all. Like he really be out here putting thoughts into our minds, and it could just be like really scary sometimes when give in to the things that like the enemy wants us to do. And that's just really how I've been feeling, just feeling very uncomfortable, just feeling very just in my head, like for no reason at all. And I'm telling y'all, like I was really just at my job. Like I know this was just like God getting my attention, because I was just like, what about if I just gave this to Jesus? Like why am I literally stressing over stuff that like I seriously don't even need to be stressing over? Like I seriously do not need to be stressing over anybody and anything that isn't gonna benefit me. As I'm just telling you guys this, I'm not saying like I got it together, because I don't. Like, these are simply just things that I'm noticing in my life and just learning like every day. But they're interesting too. Like I said in my last video, I'm very grateful for this season because it is having me learn about certain things, and especially before going to college and all things like that. In this stage era right now of learning my worth and my self-love and all of that with the help of God. And it sucks because like it really just shows me like, girl, we got things we need to work on and communicate with God about, because we struggle a lot in that area. I don't want to look at it as a bad thing, for real. Like, like, again, there's one thing the enemy wants to take as a Christian is our joy. Like, if he can just like get a little bit of it and then really have you start. That's also what I've been learning too. It's crazy, even though we could be in sad moods, like the wisdom, like just what you learn after that period, you know what I mean? But it's really just crazy, y'all. It's really just absolutely crazy how strong we really have to be in our walk with God and everything like that, because the enemy knows his time is very short, so he's gonna be attacking like crazy. Yeah, anyways, getting back to what I was saying about like joy and stuff like that, we just really have to keep it and have to look on the positive side of things and really speak that life, which this verse, it's really just been popping up, like death and life is in the power of our tongue. Proverbs 18:21. It is very important, like what we speak. But when I was, in these little moods that I was having in depression episodes, like it would be in my mind for real. Like I wouldn't say anything, but I'll just be thinking like, oh my gosh. And that's not good too, because when that happens, I do need to like, get out of my own head and just like tell the devil no, and he's a liar. But I wasn't doing that. But again, it just takes practice. You know what I noticed, really? You can't rush anything that like God has. Because when you try to rush something and you try to do something your own way, is also like what I've been noticing, like there just is gonna be all this confusion about it, and that's how you really know it's not from God. Most of the stuff that I've been going through really has been because of me and trying to make something that it doesn't need to be. Like, if that makes sense. So, and also like I haven't just been giving God none of my time and haven't been opening up my Bible, so that's not good at all. But today was just something different when I was really just thinking that, and I just really thank God, because depression episodes suck. Like, just feels. Ugh. Hey everybody, good morning. I know I look bad, okay? I know. I just woke up, okay? Today I feel a lot better. I just feel happy, and plus the sun is out, which that makes me happy. I'm going to clean my room because I've just been like letting it go for a little bit. I'm gonna make a TikTok about it. I'm not gonna share the YouTube just because I'm embarrassed, but I'm gonna time lapse it on TikTok if you guys wanna go see that. And yeah, stay tuned. Mwah. Oh my gosh, pretty. I can't see the view. Go guys. Ready? Share the spice of life. Yeah. It's alright, alright. Smooth yourself and ride like a 747. It's all every time you meet. She's alright. Today I had a really great day. I really just thank God. I cleaned my room, and so that definitely was like a big mental shift. Like, but that's also like a fact for real. Like, when your room is clean, the vibe of your room just feels so much better. It just feels good when like I feel good. and just feeling joy, just feeling happy. It definitely do be like a mindset thing, but also a speaking it into life thing. I just don't want to look back on my life, look back on especially my young years and not have enjoyed them. Like I'm never going to be this age again. I definitely know that like coming to God, I have gained a lot of wisdom at a young age. And like there's just certain things that like I'm mature in. Hey, when I was with my friends, we was talking about God, heaven. I was telling them like I know I always say this town is like really boring, but we was talking about California. It's like kind of really corrupt there. My friends said they saw something in California that they might ban Bibles, and my friend was like, "No, California is like the devil's like lair. Like so much stuff just be going on." Anyways, that's what it led to. I was just like, guys, I know I say this town is very boring, but if you think about it, we're really supposed to be here. Like I'm supposed to be in this town. I'm supposed to be here. Because if I was out somewhere else, I would get so distracted what other young kids are doing. I probably wouldn't even be Christian. I am gonna really stop saying this town is boring because you know what? I want to start challenging myself to not take everything so personal and just give it to God. When you decide to give things to God and not hold on to them, it feels just so much better. And that is really truly the reason why I was just in this depressive because I was thinking about so much things. I think sometimes I really just forget like wow, I really have someone I can look up to when I can't look up to nobody else. You know what I mean? Like Jesus is always going to be by my side and he's never going to leave me and he's always right there open. I want to see the positive in things because again I'm gonna look back at this time and especially when I'm in college I know I'm gonna look back at this moment and I just want to make sure I'm enjoying it. I know that might sound like very cliche but I guess really not. But why am I crying? I don't know if I'm about to get my period because I've been like really emotional for real. Sorry, TMI, but I'm really set on trying to definitely lose weight. But I'm so tired of also looking at my body and like hating on it and stuff when I have a working body. Like I have a brain that can think for myself. I was thinking that one time at the gym, like, girl, please shut up. Stop hating on your body. Like, girl, you have legs that can move. A moving body where you can exercise. And so I also think that has helped me look at my body differently for real. And I also like just wear sweatshirts and stuff. I'm really just grateful the way that God has made me. I feel like I've always kind of been joyful and stuff and happy, like a happy kid until like high school. High school really did it for me. Other than that, like I do try to just look at things on the positive side. Wait, change. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Bluetooth mode.
I gotta put all that energy that I try to put into a guy, put it into God, and then like myself as well. I've been learning to keep a lot of things to myself because in church, my aunt, she has preached about it's not what others say to us, but like what we say to others. So like what you say back to other people is so important. And sometimes even when we want to say something, it's so important that we just keep it to ourselves. Yo, I don't know. I've been learning a lot from. Please let me know if y'all like things like this. Like y'all, it's the microphone, isn't it? It's hitting. I know it is.
High school girls, they'll break your heart if you let on. They'll be gone in a second. Say they down, but they mess up. High school girls, they'll break your heart if you let on.